What's up? Welcome into your Buckeye Rush Hour for a Friday, June 30th, 2023. Good to see everybody in the chat already. You guys are early. Insane. I see Billy always at the top. PC right there. Who else we got? Sean Duffy. Good to see you. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. All right. So I got a little game we're going to play today. And it's called Buckeye or Not. Unfortunately, I will be playing with myself. Ew. Not the first time, not the last time. By the way, happy 4th of July weekend. Got a little shot of Eagle Rare right here. Ooh. Don't go away. That's right, Eagle Rare for all your holiday and get-togethers. My birthday, America's birthday, Jesus's birthday, works around year-round. So let's get into it. So because I'm the only host here on the show, you guys are welcome to play along, but I'm going to read a name in this 24 class and tell you whether he's a Buckeye or not. All these other shows, podcasts, YouTube channels, and whatever, they all play in or out. Well, this is Buckeye or not. Okay, so a little deviation from that. Hopefully you guys will chime in the chat. You're welcome to pop in there and oh, Tyler, what's up, Tyler? Good to see you. All right, so let's kick it off. Here we go. We're going to start with the D line and work our way back into the back end of the defense, and then a handful of offensive guys to finish her up. All right, so we're going to start off DN, Edric Houston, Buford, the 5-star. We know him. Got crystal balls in for the Buckeyes. I am saying Buckeye. Not going out on too much of a limb there. I know it, but I am saying Buckeye for Edric Houston. Next up, this one's a little dicey. Dylan Stewart out of Maryland. So this one, we know he's a high 4-star. It's a tough call for me. We've heard a lot of South Carolina smoke lately, a little bit of Miami as well. I am saying not a Buckeye. I don't think Larry can get 3 DNs in this class. Unfortunately, South Carolina and Miami are coming a little too strong, so I'm going not Buckeye on Dylan Stewart. But next up, we got defensive end Marquise Lightfoot out of Chicago, high 4-star. I am going 6'5", 220. Oh, we got to get this guy. Number 6 DN in the class. I am saying he's a Buckeye. Again, all the crystal balls and talk has been pointing towards the Buckeyes for Marquise Lightfoot. So I'm saying Buckeye. We get 2 right there. Next up, defensive end Nigel Smith out of Texas. I'm saying not a Buckeye. Everything is pointing to Oklahoma for him. He's made more visits there than anywhere else. So he already had 1 crystal ball in for Oklahoma. So Nigel Smith, not a Buckeye. Last DN, and this guy could be, you could say he's a jack or an outside linebacker, Booker Pickett Jr. This guy's kind of an oddball to me because he's so he's so light. He's 6'3", 205. He is the number 13 edge. They got him listed at on 24/7's composite. So take that for what it's worth. His uncle's Ryan Pickett. Dad went to played at Miami though. So I am saying not a Buckeye. He lives in Tampa, goes to Wharton. It's a very expensive private school. I'm saying not a Buckeye for Booker Pickett Jr. I think he probably goes to the Canes or Florida State. He's visited them a few times, and as many times as Ohio State actually too. So, all right, we got a couple D tackles here. The 5-star Justin Scott from Chicago, big man. he's everything you want in a D tackle, but I'm saying not a Buckeye. I think you got Notre Dame, Miami's been in the mix. He seems to be kind of pulled in a bunch of different directions. So I'm saying Justin Scott is not a Buckeye. It seemed like the Buckeyes did not do enough in his visit last weekend to make him shut it down. So, and his recruitment's going to go through the season too. That's the other thing. It's going to go through the fall into December, most likely. Hell, it could go to February for all we know, but he's not anywhere close to a decision. So right now I got the Buckeyes he's not a Buckeye. But Jaden Jackson, I do have as a Buckeye out of IMG, originally from Indianapolis. Another Polynesian connection there for the Buckeyes. So I got Jaden Jackson. He's a 3-star actually on the 24/7 composite, but I'm sure he'll be getting a bump eventually. I'm sorry, he's a 4-star, a lower 4-star at a 8916. I think he was a 3-star before the last updates. But anyway, I got Jaden Jackson, the D tackle, in. All right, let's talk linebackers. Oh, let me check the chat, see what you guys got going on. All right. Wow, you guys are coming in hot and heavy. I love it. Oh, okay. Sean Duff, let's see. Houston, Buckeye, says PC. Tyler, Buckeye. PC agrees, Stewart, not a Buckeye. Sean Duffy, Edric is not a DN. Well, okay, we'll see. Lightfoot, Buckeye, says PC. Billy, I'm not sure there is a third D end if we get Houston and Lightfoot. PC says Smith, not a Buckeye. Dominic McKinley. Oh, I didn't do him because I don't think he's going to be a Buckeye at all. He's a heavy LSU lean. And he made the official visit, and that's it. No other unofficials or any other visits or anything. So McKinley is a D tackle. Yeah, PC says Pickett, not a Buckeye. Yeah, Tyler, Pickett is 205. That's what the 24/7 composite has him listed at on their site. Scott, not a Buckeye. PC is right in lockstep with me, I think. Yeah, Sean nailed it. Justin Scott, Michigander. Sean, Dominic McKinley, not a Buckeye. Jackson, I think, yeah, PC. I know that Jaden Jackson is a lower rated guy, but he's a Buckeye. So let's go to linebackers. We just have 3 to work with here. Oh, quick, a little sip of the shot. All right. Linebacker from Tennessee, Nashville, Edwin Spillman. I have not a Buckeye. I think he's a heavy Tennessee lean, going to stay home. Don't see him leaving the Volunteer State. Next up, linebacker Nicholas Rodriguez. Don't see him as a Buckeye either, so I'm going to say not. The Florida linebacker from STA. But linebacker Kingston Viliamuasa. I'm just crushing that pronunciation, and I'm loving every minute of it. He is a Buckeye. The Buckeyes get somebody out of St. John Bosco. Been a little bit, but I got Kingston Viliamuasa as a Buckeye. All right, let's check the chat. What do you guys think about these linebackers? Let's see. I agree, Sean Duffy. He says that if that's the D-line class, wouldn't that be a miss for our Coach Johnson? It would be a miss for our Coach Johnson. We needed 4 to 6 combination of D tackles and DNs, and we're looking at less than that. So 4 for lucky. Yeah, Billy, I agree. I only see 3 for sure commits. maybe we can jump on somebody late. You know how Larry Johnson likes to slow play shit. Maybe he waits till the season starts, you know, and gets some late visits in the fall, you know, November maybe. But maybe they can keep working on Justin Scott. It's just I talked about it on one of the posts today on YouTube. They put a lot of eggs in very few baskets, meaning they go all in on a few guys instead of like spraying the entire field. A la Michigan, you know, the Buckeyes only put out like 130 offers in this class. Michigan put out over 300. So, you know, which is more effective? We'll see when the rankings and the dust settles, you know, after all the commitments are made. But let's see, linebackers, PC agrees. Rodriguez not a Buckeye. Viliamu-Asa is cool on the Buckeyes. What do you mean by cool? PC, I'd like to know why that. So PC says no on Viliamu-Asa. Tyler, I agree with you, Tyler. I think Kingston Viliamu-Asa is the best linebacker of the three. Sean, missing the kid out of Northeast Ohio is terrible. Which kid out of Northeast Ohio? Not Brian Johnson. Michigan's not even taking him. It looks like he's going to be a Kentucky get. And I don't know what the reasoning is, but it seems like Ohio State and Michigan both backed off. Ohio State never even offered Brian Johnson, Youngstown kid, if that's the guy you're talking about. PC says the situation with Viliamu-Asa reminds me of that Mateo kid from last year. Oh, DJU's brother. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same. I think Mateo wanted to stay on the West Coast, and he got a big bag from Nike. You can be sure of that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same. All right, let's go to the secondary. All right, we got some corners here. We're going to start off with three big ones. That's what she said. There's no time. That's what she said. Corner, Kobe Black out of Texas, the 5-star. I'll take this guy any day of the week. I'll take him over any of the other corners. I'll take him over Aaron Scott. I don't care if he's from Texas, Ohio, or Alaska. I'll take him. But I have him out right now. I think he's a Texas guy. I think he's staying home. Next up, Miles Lockhart out of Arizona. It's been the hands down easiest call in this class. Buckeye for sure. Been a Buckeye for months. Next up, the aforementioned Aaron Scott Jr. I got him in. He is a Buckeye. Forget all of the back and forth with Michigan. I don't think they have enough in the tank to pull this off. And if my dad hated the school if I was considering, then I would take them off the list probably. And I definitely wouldn't be announcing a commitment to that school on his birthday. That would be fucked up. And I think I might get my ass killed for that. So in the chat, what do you guys think about these corners? Yeah. Tyler, going back to Dylan Stewart is South Carolina. I don't think we develop D-line like Larry does, so I don't know yet. Travis Shuttlesworth is in. Yeah, we got Lockhart Buckeye, Aaron Scott Buckeye from PC. PC says Black, not a Buckeye. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing the attention game, PC, I agree. Tyler is in. He agrees Lockhart's a Buckeye. Aaron Scott, Buckeye. We got a lot of confidence in the Buckeyes for Aaron Scott. I love it. We're going to will this thing just by speaking it into existence. All right, let's talk three safeties. Let's go with the big dog, KJ Bolden. This one is a tough one. I'm going to have a drink here. 1 second. Ah, boy. This is a tough one. I'm going to go out on a limb. I feel like this is a long limb, but I'm going to say he's a Buckeye. Going to Buford is a different school. Those kids tend to not just go to Georgia because I know KJ Bolden had glowing things to say after every visit he made. Florida State, Georgia, Clemson, Ohio State. You know, he like falls in love with the most recent visit. So, but I think when everything has settled, I think he's a Buckeye. So I'm going Buckeye for KJ Bolden. Oh boy, you know, I'm going to get some backlash on that one. Let's talk safety Peyton Woodyard from St. John Bosco. I am saying not a Buckeye. I think he sticks with his Georgia commitment or he flips to USC, but Buckeyes are out on that one. And the last safety is Zaquan Patterson from Chaminade Madonna Prep down in South Florida, teammate of Jeremiah Smith. I got him out. I think he stays home, goes to Miami. So Buckeyes land one safety out of those three. What do you think? Oh boy, we got a lot of comments here. PC said, "Oh, Xavier Brown? No, he's going to Bama." Early on, it looked like a Buckeye layup when he took those 2 visits back in the spring in like 10 days. But no, it looks like he's fallen in love with Alabama. And he just had a quote the other day that Ohio State is just like USC. So if he were going to go, he thinks the programs are equal for whatever reason. He didn't elaborate on what part of the programs are the same. So being from LA, he's either going to take something he feels is different, like Bama, or stay home to USC. So I think he's a Bama guy. Tyler agrees. KJ Bolden is a Buckeye. Yep. Woodyard is not a Buckeye, says PC. Yeah, Tyler, I agree. The family ties should mean something, you know, with Bolden. PC agrees. Patterson, not a Buckeye. Yeah, it's a tough one. Nichols. Oh, I didn't mention Torian Nichols because a crystal ball just came in. I know I'm gonna say this blanket statement. I should have let off with it. I know the crystal balls are not the end all be all, but it is a piece of information on each kid. If there's a crystal ball in there, especially recent ones, that has to be taken into consideration, I feel, when we're talking about commitments. And Torian Nichols just got a crystal ball today to Kentucky. So Cincinnati kid, maybe he wants to stay close to home. He had offers from everybody, Ohio State, Michigan, Bama. I don't know why the fuck he didn't take him. Seems like a dumb move to me. But anyway. We got Jalen McLean, Billy, as the second safety. Third safety, Miles Lockhart would be the nickel slot safety, corner, whatever you want to call them. So that would be the 3. Travis, no, I don't think we have a shot at Kobe Black. All the signs are pointing to Texas. Who else here? Flip Reggie Powers. Reggie Powers had plenty of time to make a decision, and he never jumped on that offer. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Nichols to UK. All right, let's go with our 5 offensive dudes. We got 2 tackles. Brandon Baker from Modern Day out in Cali. I say he is a Buckeye. So that gives us a 5-star tackle to add to the already 4 commitments on the O-line. But then Gerby Lambert, I say no way. If he does come to the Midwest from Massachusetts, it would be to Notre Dame. But nobody really has a tight grip on this kid's recruitment. So I think Lambert probably either goes to Harvard, Boston College, or Notre Dame. But he doesn't, I don't know if he really wants to play big time football. You know, he canceled his Boston College visit a couple of weeks ago to go to Harvard. What's that tell you? Anyway, we'll finish up with 3 receivers. We haven't talked about receivers yet, so we got to do that. Starting off, let's go Jeremiah McClellan from St. Louis. I say Buckeye. I think this is an easy one. I think he's had the green light to commit at any point. I'm not sure what he's waiting on, but I think McClellan is a Buckeye, no doubt about it. Next up, Elijah Moore. I got him from Maryland. I got him going to FSU. He came out of that visit last weekend and fell in love, apparently, with the Seaman Holes. So Norvell's probably did a good job there, but they already have 4 receivers committed in this class at Florida State. So I don't know what Elijah Moore is looking at. He is a lot like a big-bodied receiver, so maybe he doesn't want to be behind a Jeremiah Smith. He doesn't want to get put behind him at that outside receiver position. So last guy, JoJo Trader from South Florida, teammate of Jeremiah Smith, of course. Seems like everybody is that's in South Florida. I got this is a tough one. I'm saying not a Buckeye. He hasn't visited officially yet. He took one unofficial last year. So it's been a long time since he's been to campus. He hasn't made the effort. I think he probably stays in South Florida and goes to Miami. So, and Miami's doing a good job of getting some guys. So what do you guys think in the chat on these offensive guys? And check it out. All right. PC. Oh, Baker, not a Buckeye. PC, what are you talking about? Come on now. Sean, Kirby is a goober going to Notre Dame. I don't know if he's a goober. He seems like a smart kid. Anyways, Lambert, not a Buckeye from PC. Tyler, Brandon Baker, Buckeye, yes. PC, McClellan, Buckeye, yes. Ooh, PC, Elijah Moore is a Buckeye, huh? Okay. That's interesting. Sean, JM is in. Jeremiah McClellan, yes. JoJo is a dark horse. Let's not get racist here. Just kidding. No, I really don't think JoJo Trader is an option yet. Now, that's not to say it's impossible, because Hardline can work on him through the season. He doesn't have a commitment date yet set yet that I'm aware of. So maybe Hardline can stretch this decision date through the season into December, get him on campus for a game early in the season. He can see the environment. And hey, I wouldn't rule out Hardline getting him in to the class, but I really doubt it. Robert Spielman's dad said, if you go up here, don't come back. Yes, that is a classic Spielman line. I love that one. PC says, JoJo, I bet he climbs on if McCord looks good. Yeah, having a good quarterback is definitely going to help bring in some recruits. But not a Buckeye unless McCord blows up. Okay. Well, I'm going to put my money on McCord blowing up. And by blowing up, I mean 4,300 yards, 45 touchdowns, 40 touchdowns, something like that. So, yeah. Travis, chat's jumping today. It is Travis. Thanks for noticing. We appreciate you popping in. Good to see you. Sean says, if Miami stinks again this year, we have a great chance at JoJo. Yeah, that's true. If he is not deciding until after the season and Miami goes like 6-6, which they very well could do, 5-7, some shit like that. Yeah, I would say there is that chance. Yeah, Travis, good point. Air Nolan is officially a 5-star composite. That is awesome. Where did Jaden Davis end up? Wasn't he like a 4-star, number 7 QB in the class? I was going to check that out. Yeah, looked like Davis dropped again in the most recent rankings. after the Elite 11, when we got some good scouts with some eyeballs on him, sounds like Jaden Davis's delivery is a little fucked up. He's got a big wind up and there's like a hitch in it or something. So that sounds like a big problem. Maybe Harbaugh can work that out. I doubt it. So what else? So yeah, going to be a big month here. I think Monday, I had a great idea from Billy. Billy said that we should talk about the Marquise Lightfoot live commitment. It's at 5:00 on Monday. So hopefully you guys are off work or you did the smart thing, took a PTO day, but regardless, 5 p.m. Yeah, I think we'll, I don't know if I can air that shit live on my channel without some kind of copyright issue, but maybe I can do some magic and have it playing on an iPad over my shoulder or something. Who knows? But yeah, it might not come through very well. Might be all choppy and shit. But yeah, the Marquise Lightfoot commitment, 5:00 should be good. And we'll discuss. So maybe we'll go a little later on Monday's rush hour. Yeah, Tyler, exactly. Team Up North does not develop quarterbacks. And any backups for D-line? Well, that's the thing is we haven't offered that many dudes, you know, on the D-line that aren't committed or are interested. You know, we talked about Nigel Smith, probably not. Dominic McKinley, not coming up north. Justin Scott, gonna have to put in a lot of work on him. Aiden Breland from Mater Dei. He's looking, I believe, Texas, or was it USC? I have to double check. Yeah, he's staying out west regardless. And nobody else that's really interested. You know, Darian Mayo committed to Clemson. Dontre Robinson from Orlando. I don't know. We haven't seen anything about him. So yeah, Jaden Jackson is the only one that I really would say is a hard Buckeye lean right now at D tackle. And then at the edges, D ends, if we don't get Stewart, we'll get Lightfoot, but yeah, we really need, I don't know, there's something weird going on with King Joseph Edwards. I've been hearing weird things about his recruiting path. Seems like he's been enjoying the process a bit much, so I don't know what to take from him. Elias Rudolph is going to Michigan, probably the Cincinnati / Deerfield Beach edge. So he's a lower 4-star kind of. So I guess King Joseph Edwards would be the one edge guy I would watch, and he's got a commitment or an offer list from everybody. So what else we got here? Damn, PC, how many vacations you take? Jesus, this guy's always on vacation. Just kidding. All right, PC, we'll hold it down for you. Who would you offer? I don't know. I don't know who I'd offer, man. I'd have to do some serious research. I don't know who Larry Johnson even has in mind. Yeah, I don't know who I would offer right now. I'll do some research, though, Sean, and get back to you. Trade a wide receiver for an edge. Can we do that? Jeremiah Smith might be able to play edge. Can we put some weight on him? He's pretty tall, big bodied dude, got a big frame. He can hold it. Yeah, I don't know. Well, D-line coach. It's been a while since I talked about this. I think that you go with Randall Joyner down there at Ole Miss. He's their current D-line coach. And Yeah, good point, PC. You can go to the portal for some D-line depth. Good call. But as far as D-line coach, next in line, you got, Randall Joyner at Ole Miss would be my number one guy. He worked under Larry Johnson as a GA for a few years. So that was a few years ago. Now he's had a couple of years of experience at an SEC team. So that's big. His recruiting base is the South, like Texas, obviously the Southeast, Louisiana, Mississippi, Bama, Georgia, I haven't seen him bring in anybody from Florida though. So there's also the D-line coach from Boston College. He was also under Larry Johnson. He doesn't really have an established territory that he's strong in though. So I guess you could call him a national recruiter, but I'm not sure he's super successful in any particular region. So I don't know if that's good or bad, Randall Joyner. I got his resume right here, actually. Ole Miss from 20 to 20 or 21 to current. Before that, he was at SMU 2018 to 2021, D-line coach. He was a GA at Ohio State 2016 to 2018. And he was a GA at Hawaii 2015. That'd be hard to leave Hawaii, man. Fuck, that's got to be an easy gig. When he was at SMU in 2019, they ranked number 1 in FBS in sacks per game and top 3 in TFLs. So that's a feather in his cap for sure. So I'm a big Joyner guy. The guy from Boston College is Vince Ogabasi. He's been their D-line coach since 2020. He's from Houston, Texas. Played at Duke. Those are my two. And then, that's about it. I don't know if I like the GA behind Larry Johnson right now on staff. What's his name? Daniel, Ohio State D-line GA. What's his name? Daniel. Sorry, I got to get this out of my head. One second. All right. I'm not going to fucking get it. Anyways. The BC guy is 36 PC. I know, Billy. If LJ whiffs again this year, can't blame it on NIL this season. NIL's in line and working. I'm going to get out of here in a sec, though, but I did want to answer the last question here from Sean. Isn't linebacker Asa like Pierce? Yeah, you got a PC, Clark. He's the GA. Thank you for Googling that so quickly. When my Google fingers failed me horribly. All right. Kingston Viliamu Asa. He's 6'3", 230. I don't know. Do we need a thinner guy? Garrett Stover is a safety converted linebacker. He's what? What is he? Let me find Stover's measurables here. They got him at 6 foot 195, but I know he's put on like 20 pounds in this past off season. So 6 foot 215, that seems like a good size, Appreciate you, PC, always looking out. So yeah, I think Asa is more of a middle linebacker, a thinner, faster guy for the weak side. I'm guessing, Sean. I assume that's what you're talking about. I think we got that in Stover, and Pierce could even end up being the Mike 6'1", 225 right now, and put some more weight on him. So I think it'd be up in the air between Viliamu Asa and Pierce at the middle. Very similar in size, but I think Garrett Stover is that outside linebacker you're looking for. But all right, boys, 10 after 5, went a little long, but you deserve it on a hard-working Friday. Hopefully you guys got Monday off and Tuesday off, so you can take a nice 4-dayer. But appreciate you guys. Got some good Buckeye blitzes coming next couple days, and I think that's it. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.